Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10 and support the channel at the same time. Hey there, it's John from Heroes and Legends. Welcome to part 1 of our Holiday Buyer's Guide series. Now, this is a series of videos where we're going to look at some affordable, pretty easy to find Magic products that could be good gift ideas or pickups if you know somebody or have a family member that enjoys Magic the Gathering. We're going to talk about some of these products you can find not only at local game stores, but also at big box stores like your Walmart and your Target. Or maybe you are a Magic player yourself and you have some money from the holidays you're looking to spend, and you're trying to decide whether you should pick up any of these products. So the first one we're going to look at today is Mind versus Might Duel Decks. So this came out actually on March 31st, 2017. It's a little bit older, but you can still find it in a lot of the big box stores. A lot of times you can find it on sale as they're trying to clear up some shelf space. And the product itself isn't really like a high value product. Basically, we'll open it up and look at the cards. But if you were to add up the value of all the cards you get in here, they'll come to about $27. Now, realistically, that doesn't really mean a whole lot because most of them are worth under $1. But you do get your money's worth. Even if you spent $24.99, you technically are getting that out of the product, even though don't expect to actually resell the cards for that. That just simply won't happen. Now, with that being said, who is this product for? Well, for newer Magic players, partially. I mean, these are players who maybe are learning the game and you want to be able to just set up a quick scenario where you can quickly start gameplay. Also, they're pretty decent for anyone who maybe has friends who used to play Magic and they don't play anymore, and you just want to play just a really quick game that you can just put together. You don't have to worry about building decks or anything. You just open this box and you have 2 decks you can immediately play against somebody right out of the box. Really good for holidays, get-togethers, stuff like that. So it's actually a pretty interesting product. We're going to open up and see what we get in here. So again, I don't know if I'd want to spend $24.99 on this, quite honestly. And that's actually, you can see the price tag here is originally what I spent on it. But if you can find this for, I don't know, maybe $19.99 or cheaper, yeah, I don't think it's a bad pickup, again, for that type of player anyway, the newer player or the player that's looking to play with people that maybe have lapsed a little bit. And get this plastic out of the way. You do get 2 spin down die, so this is for keeping track of life totals, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about having another die or pen and paper for that necessarily. You got your 2 decks here. You get a foil card in each of them. We'll take a closer look at that in just a few seconds. You get deck boxes. These are a little bit different than the deck boxes they've given us in the past in these products. The art on them is really nice, but they are only cardboard. They're very flimsy. They would tear very easily, so it's not something you're going to like store your cards in necessarily. You're also going to get the quick reference guide, which is good for new players as well as maybe returning players who haven't played in a while. And then what is this? We get a big fold out here. Now, I do like these foldouts they give you in this product. First off, the art's usually like just really cool. And then they will typically give you a deck list. And you can kind of see that here as I'll kind of maneuver it so you can get a look. They'll give you a deck list. They also tell you like the last place the cards were printed that are in here, because these are all reprints. Every card in here is a reprint. So that's actually pretty sweet. And of course, the other side has the other deck. And they give me a few tips for playing the deck, which is cool. So there you go. I actually like that. Okay, let's look at these decks, shall we? We'll get right into them. And there we go. Hopefully I don't mix up which card goes with which. But we'll start with the foil card for this one. It actually looks pretty sweet. Aura of Gitu. So there you go. And let's open the deck and just quickly thumb through the cards. That card actually, I mean, it's worth a couple dollars in that version in foil. Nothing crazy when it comes to value here, like I said. We'll quickly thumb through the deck so you get an idea of what you can expect here. Jorian Rune, this one actually is a rare. Talrand Sky Summoner. Sage Eye Avengers, another rare. I'll take a little more time on the rares. Deep Sea Kraken, the Unspeakable. You get a Quicken. It's actually kind of cool again. Not high value. Get a Mind's Desire. That's actually pretty sweet too. Again, value is not super high, but this is a pretty desirable card for some players. Volcanic Vision. Firemind's Foresight. Beacon of Tomorrow. This is one of the cards probably worth maybe a little over $1. Young Pyromancer is our first uncommon. I'll kind of go a little quicker through these common cards that you get here. There's another Young Pyromancer. It's another very good card. I mean, not an expensive card, but a very good utility card. There's some lands you're going to get. A lot of islands. And mountains. And then back to some commons. Snaps are actually kind of cool. You get 2 of those in here. Some of these cards do have new art, even though these are all reprints. There's a few cards that do have new art. Desperate Ritual is another good one. Again, probably worth a little under $2 or so, but Grape Shot, Rift Bolt. Oh, actually get 3 Rift Bolts in here. This is probably about a $2 card, maybe even a little more than $2. So, yeah, that's not bad. Get 3 of those. A couple Empty the Warrens, another highly played card, even if not very expensive. And there you go. And you get some tokens here too. Are these? They're not double-sided tokens. They just have magic backs, but that's okay. So, yeah, very sweet. Actually, the deck seems like it could be pretty fun to play. And now let's move on to, of course, this was the Mind deck. Let's look at the Might deck. So, here's our foil here. Lovisa Cold Eyes. Not really high value. Probably less than $1, but okay. Looks cool in foil anyway. The 2 foil cards do have brand new art. Okay, if I can open this. Other one was much easier to open. There we go. And let's see what's actually in here. We have Talera's Battalion. We have Radha, Heir of Keld. We have Zozu the Punisher. We have a Ramblebelt Raiders. It's actually a sweet card. Kamal Pit Fighter. It's another sweet card. Call of the Herd, another Call of the Herd, increasing savagery. Coat of Arms, this is actually a pretty decent card. This is about a $6, $7 value. So that's not bad at all to have included in here. Really sweet card if you like to play tribal decks. Beacon of Destruction. And now we got some commons here I'll thumb through quickly. Burning Tree Emissaries are cool. It's an uncommon. It's another one. Big question with these products is how they play against each other. Now, I haven't had a chance to test these out. They seem like, would they be super balanced? Until you get a chance to play them, it's hard to say. Sometimes these are skewed towards a certain deck, unfortunately. But again, I think for the purposes you would buy this, for just kind of quick gameplay, maybe to teach somebody, or simply to play with somebody just for an afternoon or something like that. That's really what these are about. There's a Firebolt, a couple of those. Interesting. Harmonize. And then there's your token. So there you have it. Those are your 2 decks. And overall, like I said, this isn't a product for everybody, and it's affordable though. I mean, like I said, $24.99, but you can find this cheaper if you look around, probably much cheaper. And if you do have somebody who's learning the game, I think it's a decent way to sit down with them and teach them. It doesn't really teach them the skills of deck building, which is a big part of like the limited game, but it does allow them to just get used to going through the steps of the turns and stuff like that. And they're pretty fun decks, I think. I would probably have the newer player play with this deck. It seems a little simpler, a little more straightforward than this one, which almost has kind of a storm-like theme to it, where you're trying to cast a lot of stuff at once, and takes a little bit of maybe thinking ahead a few turns, more so than maybe this one. This feels just a little more aggressive. So yeah, overall, I think it's an interesting product. It's not the product you're going to buy if you're trying to flip cards or anything like that. You're not going to make money off this product, but again, it's definitely for a certain group of people out there. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And we're going to be doing more of these throughout the week. So we'll be looking at some other products. I have another Duel Decks we'll be looking at. We're going to be looking at some Commander pre-constructed decks. But until next time, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.